Hello, and welcome back to Weather Watch, Millersville University's exclusive weather news program. I'm your host, Danielle Green. Let's start off by getting you caught up with the weather that's made headlines these past few weeks, with your weather in 60 seconds.
Severe thunderstorms in Argentina, tropical cyclones in Yemen, and snowstorms in the Midwest are what's in your Weather in 60 Seconds monthly update. On November 18th, a line of severe thunderstorms tore through Argentina. Areas of flooding and tennis ball-sized hail damaged cars and buildings around the provinces. A small tornado was spawned in Cordoba province, causing minor damage. These storms were caused by a strong jet stream level disturbance that swept warm air ahead of a cold front. We now move over to Yemen, where two rare tropical cyclones made landfall on November 4th and 11th, dumping a decade's worth of rainfall in the country. Thousands were displaced from their homes and 21 people were killed. These tropical cyclones are thought to be caused by the Indian Ocean dipole, which is similar to an El Niño. The next stop on our list is in the Midwest, where on November 22nd, an early snowstorm coated states from South Dakota to Wisconsin. Temperatures dropped in the single digits overnight, and as much as 16 inches of snow fell. The bad weather conditions caused slow travel and multiple canceled flights. That wraps up your weather in 60 seconds.
After last winter, many were wondering what is in store for this upcoming winter season. Next, student meteorologist Nick Kristen will talk about the El Niño of 2015 and how it is expected to affect the Lancaster area this winter.
As the winter season quickly approaches, many questions still loom as to how the El Niño will affect the Lancaster area. The most common of these questions being, how will the El Niño affect the weather in the up and coming months? Before we answer this question, here's an overview of what exactly El Niño is. El Niño is a phenomenon in the equatorial Pacific Ocean characterized by positive sea surface temperature departure from normal in the Nino 3.4 region greater than or equal to in magnitude of 0.5 degrees Celsius, averaged over 3 consecutive months. However, this year's El Niño may be a little different than years past. This year's El Niño was already the strongest since the 1997-1998 year, which was the strongest until this year. We know what the weather was like during that winter, and in fact, it was one of the warmest and wettest winters on record. Now back to our question. How will the El Niño in the winter of 2015-2016 affect the weather in the up and coming months?
Strong El Niños tend to be unseasonably warm in this area. Certainly November was a very warm month. December looks to follow. Here in Lancaster, I would expect temperatures this winter will run several degrees above average, which is in sharp contrast to the past two winters where temperatures were actually quite a bit below average. Late in the winter, as the El Niño weakens, there's a better chance for cold air to get involved, a better chance for some snow, but I bet when it's all said and done, this one will be nothing like the past two winters, but instead near average snowfall and perhaps a bias towards less than average snowfall.
Even though forecasters have a general idea of what to expect from the El Niño this winter, this is a very complex topic and things tend to change as time progresses. From Weather Watch, I'm student meteorologist Nick Kristen.
Thanks, Nick. Well, that concludes this episode of Weather Watch. Please be sure to like us on Facebook and follow us on Twitter. You can also visit our website, muweatherwatch.com, to view all of our previous episodes. On behalf of the entire cast and crew, thanks for watching, and be sure to catch us next time.